So for those of you who didn't see, I actually made a video a couple of weeks ago on this channel discussing the new recently leaked Adelaide Crows logo, which literally had the nation more divided than, well, I was going to say the 2024 election, but that wasn't really divided. Trump is kind of becoming a name of just beating women in the election at this rate. But the logo was, divisive. Not everyone agreed on it, specifically Kane Corns, who could have talked about a bunch of different problems on his Twitter, but instead he decided to go out and basically roast the new Adelaide Crows logo. And I just think a lot of people were in denial. A lot of people weren't believing it's real, especially some Adelaide Crows fans who just really didn't like the design at all. But if you actually go and check out the AFL page and the Adelaide Crows Football Club page on Instagram and whatnot, we can see that this logo is, well, legitimately real, and it now has been officially confirmed, whether you like it or not. And I thought, there were some interesting things to go over. I do think the logo looks genuinely a little bit better now than what the leaks were. The leaks were so low quality, and I don't know why, but I guess the low quality just made it seem so much more worse than what it actually was. But if we do take a look here, you can see they have decided to go with the yellow outline of the Adelaide Crows logo to match the Adelaide text. I don't know if I like that much. Again, the eye is red. Of course, one of the parts of his wing is red, and I would say overall the logo looks quite good on that dark blue background. Again, we actually see some of the merchandise for it right now. I was going to say Isaac Quainer. I don't know why, but that's definitely not Isaac Quainer. That is Isaac Rankin wearing the Adelaide Crows new merchandise. You can see him with the shirt on. It says Adelaide. Above it, it says established 1990, I think that says. Yep, I'm zooming in right now. Jesus Christ, do I need glasses? That obviously says 1990. But one thing to note that I think is a little bit interesting about the logo is most logos in the AFL are like, are directly just sitting there straight and face forward. You look at the Richmond logo, the Tiger logo is nice and straight. The Tiger is straight, looking directly at you. This Adelaide Crows one is not only just on an angle, but it's literally on an angle where the head is actually pointing towards the ground, which I don't want to say that's freaky, but what it is that this is very, very much 90s, early 2000s inspired logo. And it's just interesting that the Adelaide Crows are deciding to go to that movement, because we know in the NBA and AFL, they've gone for very, very updated, modern, cartoony type of logos, I want to call it. Like if you look at Richmond's logo now, it's a cartoony tiger, animated tiger, compared to its old logo, which was a tiger that looked realistic. Again, the Adelaide Crows logo is very much going back to that 2000s, 90s vibe that is borderlining realistic and borderlining, the cartoon. Again, it's, I think, much more different than the older logo, which was very, very cartoon. I kind of liked it. I know a lot of people didn't, but I just think, I don't know, I don't mind the logo. Like, I'm not hating on it at all, or nearly as much as what people like Kane Corns are, but I think this should have been used as like a secondary logo. I know the AFL doesn't really have secondary logos, but it would have been cool if maybe the Adelaide Crows were the first team to introduce like a secondary logo. And this is what they went at, and then they started selling the merch and whatnot with it, because right now, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if this is an AFL logo, especially in today's day and age where the logos are so modern, so usual cartoony, but also are nice and straight, direct to the point of what you're seeing. This Adelaide Crows one is an Adelaide Crow that has got his head down to the ground. Nothing is looking at the camera. It is very plain, very basic, very 90s, early 2000s aesthetic. So definitely kind of interesting. I still feel like a lot of people are debating. There are more people divided about this right now than, as I was going to previously say, Trump versus Kamala. But again, yeah, Trump beat her more than what my dad used to beat me as a kid. And I can tell you right now, that man has fists of fury. Like shit. If you zoom in close enough to my face, you can probably see a little bruise or a little 15, 20-year-old bruise of when my dad decided to absolutely beat me without consent over, I don't know, his bet on the Lakers game not getting up or something. Again, that's not true. I don't particularly want my dad to take me to court like Kim Mathers did with Marshall Mathers Eminem back in the 2000s. Please don't. I have no money. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they decide to go and change their Guernsey now or what they're going to do. Because if I'm going to be honest here, the Adelaide Crows Guernsey is by far one of my least favorite. I hate the yellow collar. I really dislike their Guernsey in general. So I wonder if they're going to decide to do anything like that or even make a new Guernsey that has the logo on it. That will probably be a pre-season type thing again. I'm very interested to see what they're going to do. Of course, I'd very much like to know all of your thoughts and opinions on this all down below though. Do you guys like the new Adelaide Crows logo or do you guys not? Of course, subscribe to my channel here for all the latest sports content and news so you never miss a video from yours truly. Go and check out my gaming channel and my IRL/vlogging channels as well. Links to them will be in the description down below. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.